Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is July 3rd, 2023, and we are in the Old Testament. Excuse me. We're going to start on the book of Joshua, chapter 1 today. All right, so we just had all the 5 books of Moses. Now we're starting with Joshua. Joshua was Moses' successor as the leader of the Israelites. He was part of that first generation that came out of Egypt. He and Caleb were the only two of that generation that God said was going to be allowed to go into the promised land. How come? Because when they went and scouted it out, they sent out 12 scouts. 10 of them came back and said, yeah, that's the land God promised us, but ooh, there's scary people there. They're going to beat us up and we can't go take it. But Caleb stood up and said, no, if God is on our side, we can go in there and take it. And Joshua was the last one and said, you know what, I agree with Caleb. We need to go in there. But the people were swayed by the other 10. So Caleb is kind of that gung-ho military leader. Joshua was maybe a little more thoughtful. He becomes Moses' successor in all things, so he becomes Moses' right-hand man, whereas Caleb continues to be the general that goes out. And this is what we're seeing here in this first verse is that transfer, the end of the transfer from Moses to Joshua. So it's been kind of set up now that Moses is dead. Joshua is now stepping in to take over. And I imagine there's a little trepidation on Joshua's part because this is a big challenge, and he knows this is a big challenge. And we see and hear what God wants him to take away when he's facing this big challenge. Be courageous, be strong, be courageous, be strong, be courageous, be strong. It tells him 3 times. And not that the courage and the strength is going to come from him, but God lets him know that courage and strength, you believe in me, I'll give you the courage and the strength to act on it. So as us in the 21st century reading these Old Testament stories, what should we get from this? Well, it isn't that we should go lead an army and go wipe out unbelievers. It's that idea of courage and strength. We've seen that all through these chapters that we've read here. We're going to see it all the way through the Bible. Courage and strength. When God puts you in a situation, have courage and strength. Where's your courage and strength going to come from? It's going to come from God. You know what? He didn't put you there to fail. He put you there to succeed. Now, you might face some problems. You might get setbacks. You might even die. But have courage, have strength, and understand that, hey, you know what? God put me here for a reason. And when I get through this, my reward isn't going to be in this life. My reward is in the next life because I obeyed God and I did what he wanted. And I did what he told me to do, and I trusted in him to give me everything that I needed to do what he wanted me to do. Well, that was the same story of Moses, same story of Abraham, same story we're going to see in David and Ruth, Esther, John the Baptist, all of the disciples, Jesus himself, Stephen. Have strength, have courage. Strength that God is going to give you, and the courage that God put you there for a reason, and he knows the reason, and if I'm obedient to him, I've got blessings in heaven waiting for me no matter what happens to me here on this earth. So let's go ahead and we're going to read Joshua chapter 1. After the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spoke to Joshua the son of Nun, Moses' assistant, saying, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now therefore arise, go over this Jordan, you and all this people, to the land which I am giving to them, the children of Israel. Every place that the sole of your foot will tread upon, I have given you, as I said to Moses, from the wilderness and this Lebanon as far as the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and to the great sea toward the going down of the sun shall be your territory. No man shall be able to stand before you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will not leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and of good courage, for to this people you shall divide as an inheritance the land which I swore to their fathers to give them. Only be strong and very courageous, that you may observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may prosper wherever you go. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Then Joshua commanded the officers of the people, saying, Pass through the camp, and command the people, saying, Prepare provisions for yourselves, for within 3 days we will cross over this Jordan to go in to possess the land which the Lord your God is giving you to possess. And to the Reubenites, the Gadites, and half the tribe of Manasseh, Joshua spoke, saying, Remember the word which Moses, the servant of the Lord, commanded you, saying, The Lord your God is giving you rest and is giving you this land. Your wives, your little ones, and your livestock shall remain in the land which Moses gave you on this side of the Jordan, but you shall pass before your brethren armed, all your mighty men of valor, and help them until the Lord has given your brethren rest, as he gave you, and they also have taken possession of the land which the Lord your God is giving them. Then you shall return to the land of your possession and enjoy it, which Moses the Lord's servant gave you on this side of the Jordan toward the sunrise. So they answered Joshua, saying, All that you command us we will do, and wherever you send us we will go. Just as we heeded Moses in all things, so we will heed you. Only the Lord your God be with you, as he was with Moses. Whoever rebels against your command and does not heed your words and all that you command him shall be put to death. Only be strong and of good courage. May God bless the reading of his word. May God bless you. Bye.